I have grave concerns here in this old stone church in Providence. Very small graveyard. Kind of convoluted to get up here. There's only one way in, and it is down on the main street. You can maybe see down there where there's some cars, and across the street is the Roger Williams National Memorial. And that's actually where the entrance is. Right in front of this memorial there's a little courtyard, and you have to walk up the steps, and that will get you in here. Otherwise, it's all kind of blocked off by this beautiful stone kind of Gothic revival church, as well as a steep stone wall up to the next street. Looks like there might be another entrance up there. I'll probably leave that way to check that out. But it's similarly convoluted with staircases and a kind of a labyrinth, like where you have to go in at one end and you walk across, come out on the other. And you can see this ugly modernist architecture nearby with this kind of brown pudding stone facade. Doesn't fit, of course. Sometimes you can have cool looking modernist architecture next to old stuff, but that, I don't know about that stuff, it doesn't look too good. But also I'm just noticing this beautiful tree over here. This is a massive oak of some kind. Just look at this thing. And we've got colonial houses in the background, so it's a nice setting. A little bit of noise from the street. And I don't really know of anybody too prominent here, but let's just take a look at a couple. Edward Dexter, 1793. With an urn, Eliza Dexter, so some Dexter family members here. Common name in Providence. These have quite a bit of lichen on them, but this is an interesting one with the wings and the hourglass. Nathaniel Graves, it looks like, 1769. Sarah Campbell, daughter of Benjamin Carlisle. That's an old one. Oh, it isn't. 1805. Sometimes it's hard to tell. You think the wear and tear. Just looking, I'm not sure what that symbol is up top. Looks like a scroll of some kind. Elizabeth, Cupitt. I don't know if that's a C, of Newport. The year is way at the bottom. It says in the year of our Lord, and it's all covered in lichen. But by the graves around it, I'm going to say it's also 1800s. Lucy Gravis, 1809. Arthur Hiller Beatty, 1941, canon of the Cathedral of St. John. I don't know if that's one in New York. Must be. Up by Columbia. Can't read that one too well, but it's from 1730. And we get some more recent memorial over here from 1992. John Higgins, the 9th Bishop of Rhode Island. Just to give you another view here. Let's see who we have closer to the church. Got quite a bit of erosion here. Some fallen stones. There's a bit of a protest going on in the background. Another Carlisle. More Carlisles. Wow, really worn out here. Lippett's. So old Governor Lippett, must be some relatives here. George Lippett, 1815. Of course, you can see Governor Henry Lippett in Swan Point. And he, besides from being an illustrious governor, also founded the first school for the deaf here, which still exists. called Rhode Island School for the Deaf. You know, back then, because of the state of medicine, there were a lot of deaf kids. Now, of course, there are not as many, so that school serves a much wider population. This is an interesting one here that's horizontal. In memory of the truly amiable Mrs. Sarah Halsey, late comfort of Mr. Thomas Lloyd Halsey of Boston, merchant and daughter of Dr. Ephraim Bowen. Bowen Street is right behind us here, and his wife Lydia departed this life 1782. And there's a little inscription here at the bottom. Oh, take these tears, mortality's relief, until we share your joys, forgive our grief. Something little writes, a stone, a vase received, 'tis all a human and all your friends can give. And there's a bit of detail on there too with this little patterning on the edge here. We have some Daggets who are known more in East Providence. We have a very old farmhouse there, Daggett Farm, and are all sort of related to the times of the Revolution. I like this stone here, Gilbert de Blois, son of Louis de Blois, merchant in London who departed this life suddenly, 14th of June, 1785. Nor youth nor virtue can exempt from death who, undistinguished, stops our fleeting breath. Let this example in each breast create contemplation, something buried. Ephraim Brown, 1841. Nice deep carving on this thing. Also has the Daughters of the American Revolution badge below. I'm also appreciating these little cherubs on the corners of that one. I don't have my little dongle here that sort of keeps things a little steadier, but I'm not moving much either. There's one in the shade. It's quite interesting. Nathaniel Bowen, 1786. Nice historic stone. Esther Bowen, 1705. Sally Angel Bowen. Child's grave, I'm guessing. Maybe not. '19th century graves here. George Gray of Edenton, North Carolina, 1785. There's an old Bowen here. This is Sally Bowen, 1788. Arnold Coddington, 1742. That's a name I associate with Newport. Arnold Coddington, 1742. For some reason, he's got two stones. Maybe, yeah, no, that's the same person. Not sure why. And then this one's kind of interesting here. Esther Dunn, consort of Captain Samuel Dunn, 1797. Captain Samuel Dunn died at Cape, France, age 67. Also just trying to keep my shadow out of things. It's a bit sharp at this time of year. Filming this in March. And I guess technically this is the first video of my second season of Grave Concerns. Kind of took a few weeks off here, getting a little busy in life. And not really sure what I want to do with the channel. I'm thinking shorter videos here for the second season. But today I'm just proceeding as normal. The Fields, 1770. Here's William Field with his winged hourglass, 1770 something, maybe 6. Jemima Field. It's a name we don't see too often. What do we have here closer to the church? Let me go all the way down. You can see the State House in the distance, the dome. Okay, most of these don't look too interesting here. Let me just get closer to the building. Joseph Pease, 1803. Not sure why these are so close. Jerusha Pease, 1810. Just luck of the draw, or I don't know what. But here's a couple of good ones here. Captain James Mitchell, departed this life 1772. And Mary Mitchell, nearby. This looks like 1739. What do we have here near the staircase? Rosa Bella Chase, 1748. Daughter of Samuel and Rosabella, 1773. Aged 1 day, my gosh. So Chases are quite a prominent family name. Some of the original tracks in Providence belong to the Chase family. Maybe this very tract I'm standing on. Nathaniel Angel Chase. Fantastic. Speaking of Angel, Angel up there. This is another child's grave, 5 years old. Look at that angel on the top. And then we have Captain Samuel Chase next door. Esquire. Seems like the years are buried there in the ground, so they're a bit covered up by the soil, but again, look at that carving. And there's more Chases behind me. So this is a whole Chase family plot here. But these are a little later. These are 1800s Chase family graves. Behind them, more Chases. Wow, yeah, so this is a big Chase family plot. And I'm just going to return to these over here because I just like the way the light is hitting them, and they're just really tucked in the wee corner here. But I like the lighting. Try not to fall in the ditch. And I like the carving. Just look at that. It's like lit up by some professional lighting, and the moss on it, everything about it is kind of beautiful. Mr. Coomer Hale, son of Barnard Hale, 1782. I don't know if there's any Nathan Hale relation here. And Mary Parker, 1781. But this one kind of completes the set today.